According to a global survey, more than 60% of people report struggling to find inspiration or motivation at least once in a day. The top reasons include burnout, lack of purpose, and feeling overwhelmed by daily responsibilities. This means 6 out of 10 people are looking for a spark, something to reignite their drive every single day. Let me share a wonderful story with you of Serena Williams when the Queen of Tennis wanted to quit. Serena Williams, one of the greatest tennis players of all time with 23 Grand Slam titles, once found herself in a space where she felt completely uninspired. After giving birth to her daughter in 2017, Serena faced life-threatening complications, including pulmonary embolism. Her body was weak, recovery was slow, and emotionally she was drained. She later admitted, "There were days I couldn't get off the couch. I didn't feel like an athlete. I didn't feel like Serena at all." She struggled with postpartum depression, self-doubt, and a loss of motivation. People expected her to bounce back like a superhero, but inside, she felt lost. Then one day, while holding her daughter, she told herself, "If I can survive childbirth, I can survive the court too. I will do this for her." That purpose, that why of her, reignited her spirit. She returned to tennis, made it to multiple Grand Slam finals, and inspired millions, not just as a champion, but as a mother who fought her way back. The lesson from this story is even icons like Serena lose inspiration. It's not about always feeling motivated. It's about finding your why, your purpose, strong enough to get back up. Join me as I challenge myself to find instant inspiration while on the move. Let's see if I can spark creativity in just a few minutes. Welcome to the channel Elevate with Shachi Seth. Hi, I am Shachi Seth, writer, entrepreneur, life coach, and your dear friend. We are talking about motivation today, instant motivation. In today's fast-paced world, finding inspiration isn't always easy, especially when you're constantly on the go. Whether you're commuting to work, running errands, or just trying to get through a busy day, it can be tough to stay motivated and inspired. That's why I wanted to share with you some quick tips to help you find instant inspiration whenever you need it. We all have been there, stuck in traffic, waiting in line, or sitting in a meeting, feeling completely uninspired. Sometimes it feels like the more we try to think of something creative, the more our minds go blank. I think one of the main reasons we struggle with this is that we are often too focused on the task at hand, and our brains get stuck in a rut. Another challenge is that we are constantly bombarded with distractions, our phones, social media, emails, and so on. It's easy to get caught up in these distractions and lose sight of what we are trying to achieve. And then there are days when we just don't feel like being creative or motivated. But here's the thing. Inspiration is all around us. And it's not as elusive as we think. We just need to learn how to tap into it. Sometimes all it takes is a change of scenery or a fresh perspective to get those creative juices flowing again. For many of us, finding inspiration is a matter of prioritizing it. We need to make time for it, even if it's just a few minutes in a day. So how do we do that? What are some practical strategies we can use to find inspiration on the go? One of my favorite ways to access inspiration quickly is through apps like Headspace or Calm. These apps offer guided meditations and relaxing music that can help calm your mind and get you focused. I also love listening to podcasts. There's so many great ones out there on the topics ranging from creativity and productivity to self-improvement and motivation. Visual prompts are another great way to spark inspiration, whether it's stunning photograph, a thought-provoking quote, or a beautiful piece of art. Visual stimuli can help get your creative juices flowing. And then there are people around us. Sometimes just striking up a conversation with a stranger or a colleague can lead to some amazing insights and ideas. Again, I found that carrying a small notebook or a journal with me can also be a great way to capture inspiration when it strikes. Sometimes ideas come to us at the most unexpected times, and having a way to jot them down can be really helpful. I recall a time when I was on a crowded bus and I saw a little girl drawing on a sketch pad. Her creativity and focus were infectious. I ended pulling up my own notebook and starting to write. Before I knew, I had a whole new idea for a project. What I learned from that experience is that inspiration can be found anywhere, and it's often sparked by the people and things around us. By being open to new experiences and perspectives, we can tap into that inspiration and make it a part of our daily lives. Here are a few quick and powerful ways to find instant inspiration. Change your environment. Sometimes the reason you feel stuck is simply because you have been in the same place for far too long. Go for a walk, sit in a new corner, or visit a place you love. It can be a cafe, a park, even your balcony. A change in scenery can trigger fresh thoughts and new ideas. Your surroundings influence your energy, so shake things up. Watch or read something uplifting. Spend 5 to 10 minutes watching a motivational video, listening to a podcast, or reading a chapter from an inspiring book. Stories of others overcoming challenges remind us what's possible. A single quote or idea can reignite our spark and shift our entire mood. Reflect on your why. Ask yourself, why did I start this journey? What was my purpose? Whether it's a dream, a person you love, or a life you wanted to build. Reconnecting with your why helps you push through low energy moments. Your reason fuels your fire. Move your body. You don't know, but energy creates more energy. Even a 5-minute dance break, stretch, or a walk around the block can do wonders. Physical movement boosts blood flow, releases happy hormones, and clears mental blocks. When your body feels active, your mind starts to feel alive too. You can take a micro break. Sometimes inspiration hides behind fatigue. Don't force it. Take a short break. Close your eyes. Take deep breaths. Listen to calming music, or simply do nothing for a few minutes. Giving your brain space helps ideas flow naturally again. You can also look at your old wins. Revisit your past victories, no matter how small. Scroll through positive feedback, old achievements, happy photos, or journal entries. They will remind you of your strengths, resilience, and how far you have already come. Sometimes the proof of your potential is already in your history. Help someone. This might be strange, but it really helps. Inspiration often comes when we stop focusing inward. Reach out to someone, offer a kind word, support, or advice. Helping others shift your energy from lack to abundance, and that simple act can reflect back a renewed sense of purpose. Visualize the end result. This is a repeat from my last video, but it is important. Close your eyes and picture the moment your goal is achieved. Feel the joy, success, and pride as if it's already happening now. This emotional connection can reignite your drive and remind you why the effort is worth it. And it all happens instantly. Declutter your space. This is again a repeat, but it's important. A cluttered space often reflects a cluttered mind. Take 5 to 10 minutes to tidy up your desk, room, or digital space. Cleanliness clears distractions and makes room for fresh energy and clarity to enter. You will feel motivated more. Create something small. This is really interesting. Draw, doodle, or write a few lines. You can cook a new dish or build something, even if it's silly or imperfect. Creating just for the joy of it reconnects you with your natural flow and sparks new energy. Listen to the music that moves you. Music bypasses logic and goes straight to emotion. Play a song that makes you feel empowered, emotional, or peaceful. Whatever vibe you're looking for. Let it wash over you and shift your state. Read or write one line. If you're blocked, don't wait for perfection. Read just one inspiring quote or write just one sentence. An idea, a feeling, a goal, anything. Small steps break the mental freeze and get you into the motion. You can also practice deep breathing or a 2-minute meditation. Sit still, close your eyes, and take slow deep breaths. Feel the air entering and leaving your body. Even 2 minutes of this reconnects you to the present and resets your mental space. Say, I get to, instead of I have to. Change your language. Instead of saying, I have to go to work, say, I get to work on something meaningful. Gratitude-focused language flips the pressure into privilege and renews your enthusiasm. Do a quick mirror pep talk. Look at yourself in the mirror and say, I've got this. Or you can say, I've done hard things before. This too shall pass. Talking to yourself with kindness can be surprisingly powerful. Consume less, create more. Too much scrolling leads to overwhelm and comparison. Take a break from social media. Instead, ask yourself, what can I express today? Creating one tiny thing gives your soul a voice, and that leads to inspiration. To recap, the key strategies we have discussed are using apps and podcasts, visual prompts and people watching to find inspiration. Making inspiration a part of your everyday life is crucial to stay motivated and creative. If you have got your own methods for finding inspiration, I would love to hear about them. Please share them in the comments below. It will help all of us. And if you're looking for more tips on creativity and productivity or self-growth, check out my channel, subscribe to my channel. If you enjoyed watching this video, hit the thumbs up icon. Remember the bell icon for notifications. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye. God bless.